Check this out, guys. You see that right there? That's the Ellington Floorplan by Beazer Homes. And in today's video, I'm gonna take you guys for a tour. So come on, let's go. And there she is, the Ellington by Beazer Homes. It's a beautiful house. This is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home. And I think today in the video, I wanna try to focus not only on the features of the home, but how I feel about the different spaces and how I feel people might utilize them, who this house would be good for, that type of stuff. I love the front porch, so if you're somebody that enjoys sitting out on the front porch and having a coffee and waving to your neighbors as they walk by, this is really cool. Plenty of space right there. And it's covered, so if you come out here to like pick up a package or something like that, you're not gonna get soaked. Okay, so when you step in, the first thing I wanna say is there will be a wall right here, and that will be the garage. They are using that for their office. So I step in and it's not really super high ceilings. You can see the light right here. I mean, maybe these are 9 or 10 feet. I can't tell, who knows? But it's a nice feel right here. I like the flooring, and immediately to the left, there's an office. And I love the office being up front like this. It's a good location. I think the office is important for a lot of people that are working from home. Seems like nowadays, there is at least one person in the family, if not two, that work from home. So an office is a pretty important feature for somebody that is still working. If you're not working and you're just like somebody that wants an office or you want to utilize that for a different type of space, you definitely can. So you've got that. Okay, so now when you're standing in the hallway, you can see all the way back to the back door, and that's the main living area up there. So before we go there, I'll just show you guys, you've got the stairs right here on the left. I do like how they're tucked away. They're basically just non-existent. It's not a feature to point out. There's nothing special about them, but they're not in the way. Let me turn around here and just show you this entryway right here. And that is a nice light. I mean, it's a nice, like, smaller light, so it doesn't look too crazy right there. So there's your stairway. So then as you walk this way, there's a little drop zone right here, which is pretty cool. The garage's entrance to the house is actually over there around the corner, but they got this right here. So that's pretty nice. And then there's a half bathroom right here. This is pretty small, but do you really care for a half bathroom? I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It's a nice spot. I like that it's tucked away. So if you have friends or guests over, it's not like they're, sometimes I see the half bathroom that's way too close to the kitchen or something like that. And that's not the case with that. All right, so here's the main living area. Super open concept, right? I mean, you can see you've got a dining room area right here. And this can be adjusted, at least in this neighborhood that I'm in, they can do this 2 different ways. This can be the dining room right here, or you can make this the kitchen. And then this is always gonna be your living room or great room. Really good size. Nice stone fireplace. Plenty of windows. And this is what those 2 look like in this configuration. I don't know if I would really care if that was the dining room or the kitchen. I don't think it would really matter to me. It seems to make sense that the kitchen is back here in this corner. Check that out. It's beautiful, isn't it? Nice island. This is, I had a couple in over the weekend and we were just talking about an existing home that's a little bit older versus a new home. And one of the things you get with a new home is a new modern floor plan, and you get some things that are a little bit more modern, like this island, for example. You might not get that in an older home. You might not get the double oven like you see right there. Or the farmhouse sink right there with a nice window over the sink to look at your neighbors. Nice new cabinets. This particular home has gas, Some neighborhoods won't have gas and some do, it just depends. I like that this has a double oven. A double oven is just a nice feature. It makes a kitchen seem a little bit more high end. So if you're standing here in the kitchen, this is the kind of feel you have. I like this. So office so far, a nice open concept. This is someone that wants a very open concept floor plan. It does not have super high ceilings though. So if you're someone that wants like vaulted ceilings or something like that, it doesn't feel, I don't know how to put this, like grand when you walk in. That's the best way I can describe it. It feels awesome, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying if you're somebody that wants that like beams and that type of thing, at least in this model, I don't see that. I love the kitchen. You've got the pantry right here. Really good size. I always love looking what they use to like stage it. Triscuits, I approve. Chicken noodle soup. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Oh, I love Newsom's. Is that a real bottle of wine? Yeah. So this is a nice pantry. It makes sense. There's plenty of room in it. Another view of the kitchen. Now, what's cool about this floor plan, at least for some people, it might not be for others, but the primary bedroom is upstairs, and right here off the kitchen is a guest room. And it's a really nice size. So to me, if you are somebody that has parents that visit, and you also happen to have young children, you might want the guest room down and the primary up with the other bedrooms, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I hear from a lot of people. It has its own bathroom and shower, full bathroom, of course. It has a really nice low curb when you step into that shower right there, so it's perfect for parents. Let me just, here, I'll show you guys this room. I'll just hold it. It's nice. Lots of LED lights. And then over here, you've got a nice walk-in closet. I think my parents would really appreciate this room. I think it's bigger than the guest room that I have for them. Holy moly. It is just off the kitchen, so maybe they wouldn't like it if I was up like grinding coffee and doing whatever else I do super early in the morning, but still. So I'm thinking with this floor plan, let's head on up. I'm thinking with this floor plan, with the primary bedroom up, first of all, anybody can live here, okay? I'm not discriminating. It's good for everybody. But in my experience, people with young children love to be upstairs with those children. So you step up here and you've got this beautiful loft right here. The first thing I noticed that I really like about it is since it's not open to the downstairs, you're not going to hear all the noise from up here downstairs. I mean, look, you have to go around the corner here and there's walls and it's not going to be a thing. So this is nice. I would probably do what they did here. I'd put a TV over there or maybe right here, whichever wall you want. Let me back up so you guys can see this whole area right here. This whole floor plan is, I believe, 3,107 square feet, plus or minus, depending if you pick different options. I think there's some options you can choose to make it a little bigger. So, all right. You've got a full bathroom right there, a bedroom right there, and then you've got a bedroom right here. So I'll just show you guys these bedrooms really quick. This one, I don't think it has a walk-in closet, but it's got a little closet right there. Doesn't have its own bathroom, so it would have to, whoever was in there would come over here and get used to this bathroom. But they do have the double sink right here, which is nice. And then they've got a door that separates the shower and the toilet from this main area, which is a nice feature if you've got two children getting ready at the same time and one needs to shower and the other is like doing their hair or something. And then you've got this bedroom right here. This one does have a walk-in closet. It's not huge, but it's plenty of room for a kid. Look at those dogs. Look at you, doggy. Oh wait, they have like a dog theme going on in this room. I love it. Sometimes I like looking at the staging. It's interesting to me. Yeah, more dogs. That's a corgi, right? And then they've got these things. Man, the designer went buck wild with the dog theme in here, and I like it. Dog hair, don't care. That's cool. Okay, so you step out here, and now you've got this long hallway. So what's important here is these two bedrooms are not on top of the primary bedroom. It is down this hallway. So as you travel down this hallway, here to the left is where the primary bedroom is. And then over here, you've got another bedroom. And this one has its own closet right here. And it is still not, it is separated from the primary. They're not like sharing walls, because right here at the end of the hallway, you've got the laundry room. Let me come over right here. Check out this floor. I think I have the same floor. This is such a popular laundry floor. I think I have it in a secondary bathroom though, which I'm not crazy about. There's that hallway. You can see how long it is. It's a nice long hallway. There's that third bedroom. So you got 3 bedrooms up here. I did notice there's only 1 bathroom for them to share. So that's kind of a drawback. But if you were somebody that had like an infant, like a baby, I would put the baby in this room down here, probably. Although that one's a little bigger than the one by the loft. And then if you had maybe like a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, you see what I'm saying? This would be very comfortable setup for somebody with that scenario going on in their lives. All right, we saved the best for last, the primary bedroom. Check it out. It's beautiful, isn't it? Tray ceiling, nice chandelier style light right there. Look, we can even circle around that light. Really nice. Come over to this corner. This is a good size room. I mean, they have a lot of, this looks like a king size bed. They've got a couch on the end, 2 big nightstands on each side of the bed, and then there's a dresser right here. This feels nice. It looks like they have, Beazer does a real good job about doing different designs. Like you can change different layouts. So I'm not gonna go over all those. You can look online, or if you wanna reach out to me, we can meet with a Beazer agent and talk about it. So you come in, there's a tub right here. Like I said, you probably have small children. This is perfect. Really nice tub. Beautiful tiled walk-in shower. Let me see if I can't show you guys what that looks like. Right here. Frameless shower door. Feels nice and heavy. Oh, it's got those little like pebbles for your feet. I love that. I know that's not really for that, but what can I say? Double vanity right here. Another thing is Beazer has a ton of different options that you can choose. So I'm sure if you wanted to put a little bit more of something, a different countertop right here, you can. They offer all sorts of stuff like that. That is the toilet in there. And then this is the primary closet, which is huge. So there's an area to the right. There's like this little divider wall right there. And then there's an area to the left. The area to the left definitely feels bigger. Yeah, I mean, there's space over here. And then you've got this area over to the right, which is a little bit smaller, but not by much. I could totally fit all my stuff on the one to the right. So let me just kind of give you this view right here. It's a really good floor plan. I do think with the primary bedroom up and then 3 other bedrooms up here with it and the laundry room, that this would really be great for somebody with young children. I just know because I had a similar setup And it's nice to be able to do all the laundry upstairs. It's nice to be able to put the kids to bed and then head into your bed to read or do whatever it is you like to do. And it's very convenient. And then having the guest room downstairs is also really nice because your parents don't feel like they're, you know, involved in that giant mess that you got going on up there when you're putting all the kids to bed. Because parents just want to be like left alone and have like their own space. It kind of makes it feel like they have their own house to themselves, you know, after you go up to put the kids to bed. So let me flip this around. So there you have it, guys. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. This is the Ellington Floorplan by Beazer, and my name is Matt Bogosian. If you think this floor plan would work for you, let me know, and we can hook up with the Beazer agent and talk about where you can build it. And if you'd just like to reach out and talk about moving here to Tennessee and hopefully buying a Beazer home, I'm gonna leave a link to my calendar down in the description. You can click on that, pick a day and time that works for you, and we can jump on a call. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.